evening, and welcome back to Totally Real News. I'm Dexter, this is Beth, and we're bringing you today's news. Local authorities have recently put out a warrant for a suspect in a recent string of murders. Police say they've managed to make a highly detailed sketch of the killer based on the accounts of several witnesses. So if you see anyone who looks like this, please contact the authorities.
They say the suspect likely lives alone, has poor social skills, and little to no social life. Although, I'm sure that maybe they live alone because that's what they chose, and it's not like they haven't had opportunities. And maybe they were hurt in the past, and they just don't want to put themselves out there again because they've been hurt, and they can't go through that again. And maybe they're not even a murderer by choice, Maybe it's just life handed them a pretty crappy card, and now they have no choice but to get revenge on those who wronged them. The police would also like everybody to know that the person could be armed and is highly dangerous.
Yeah. Thanks, Beth. Now for the weather with Thornado. Take it away, Thor. Thanks, Dex. As you can see, it is going to be a beautiful week in Waterloo. It is going to be clear skies, nothing but sun, no storms, and perfect temperature if you want to go to the beach or something like that. Now, we are going to go to Typhoon. It is in the field in Waterloo right now. Ty? Well, thanks, Ty. Back to you, Dex. As you may have heard, the city has been suffering from a recent termite infestation. Homeowners are in distress as these little creatures eat their furniture, walls, and trees.
Thankfully, the city appears to have it under control and has released a statement saying that it is safe to resume normal activity. I know we in the studio are very happy to have our wooden materials back.
Yes, we certainly are, Beth. Ah! Next up, local legend Averagefoot was thought to have finally been spotted in Northwood Forest this Wednesday, but as self-proclaimed professional monster hunters Billy and Willie later found out, it was just a random man with incredibly average-sized feet.
While the channel was not able to get an interview with either party involved, we were able to find a man who bore witness to this incident.
That's right. We're here with Chuck Baker, who witnessed the event. Chuck, can you tell us a bit about what you saw?
Yeah, I was on my porch, minding my own business, when suddenly I look in the forest and see these two bozos with cameras running around chasing some guy and his dog, saying, "Let us see your feet! Let us see your feet!" Now, this isn't the first time I've seen people running around the forest asking to see other people's feet, but this is the first time they've brought cameras, because usually the creeps don't like to, have physical evidence, if you know what I'm saying. Well, anyways, those two dumbos ran around for, 2 hours, I gotta say. Yeah, I think they just got tired, eventually went home.
The man that was chased is now pressing formal charges, and while the hunters refuse to make any official statements, the man's lawyers has released one.
The victim would like the public to know that his feet are in fact above average size.
Next up, the question everyone's asking, could your refrigerator be giving you asthma? We asked pulmonologist Dr. Brown, and here's what she said.
No.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. It's good to know we have nothing to fear. Our last story happens to be about the very thing you're watching, the news, and how to make sure you're getting it from a reliable source.
Recent studies have shown that fake news around the world is growing at an alarming rate, with people trusting news corporations less and less, and for good reason. Research shows that approximately 60% of statistics are manipulated to push a certain narrative. And, if you look at this graph, you can see that the number of misleading graphs in the media has only gone up over time. Thankfully, at Totally Real News, we're committed to giving you the truth, and nothing less. Isn't that right, Dex?
Yeah, I mean, with a name like Totally Real News, how could we? I mean, if you think about it, if we were lying to the viewers, then we'd probably still name ourselves Totally Real News just to gain their trust, But if we were telling the truth, then Totally Real News totally fits, and it's a name we should use. But if we are lying, then...
Yes, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay! Look, I'm sorry, it's just... Working in news nowadays is really hard. You never know, and you're just feeding lies to people, and everything is one step away from just coming down and crashing, and why did I take this job? I can't lie to people. And I don't know who's lying to me. Are you lying to me? Are you lying to me?
I'm just an intern. Please don't fire me.
I can't tell what's real anymore. Are any of the stories we ran today true? Or have I just been feeding lies to all the viewers? Huh? I can't tell. Have I become the villain? Or are we really telling the truth here? But if we're saying we're telling the truth, is that a truth or a lie? But if we're lying about lying, does that mean we're telling the truth? But what if I can lie. I've lied to myself for years after all. I mean, ever since I was 8 years old and my dad went away to the store to get some milk. I mean, I told myself he would be coming back for years, but who am I kidding? Is this why I have no friends? Do I just lie to people? Is my whole life based on a foundation of lies? Am I even lies? No, it's a lie! That's it. Had enough of this job. I quit! I quit!
Stupid termite.